The day the annual ratings drop, you stare at the screen for a long time. Nobody worked harder this year. Most overtime, steadiest delivery, fastest fixes. But the top rating goes to that person next door who looks less busy because his feature happens to sit on the company's big push of the year. You can't process it. On skill, on sheer sweat, you win every comparison. But those were never the contest. You lost to the slope under his feet. The same strength, pushing a stone on flat ground versus rolling it downhill, produces two different fates. 2,500 years ago, Sun Tzu gave this exact idea an entire chapter. It's called Energy. Today we break it down. The chapter's thesis, in Lionel Giles's translation, the clever combatant looks to the effect of combined energy and does not require too much from individuals. A skilled general extracts victory from momentum instead of demanding that every soldier simply try harder. When you're losing, interrogate the slope before you interrogate the people. And the chapter closes with the most cinematic line in the book. The energy of good fighting men is as the momentum of a round stone rolled down a mountain thousands of feet in height. The same stone, pushed on flat ground, barely moves. Carried to the top of a mountain, one light push becomes thunder. The stone didn't change. Its position did. Boundary first, before anyone relaxes. This is not an argument for coasting. Sun Tzu never says effort is useless. He says effort is the multiplier, and the slope is the base. The grinder's mistake is optimizing the multiplier for years without once checking the base. Translate the energy chapter into workplace terms, and you get one formula. Results equals effort times slope. Your effort is already maxed out, so today is entirely about the slope. It comes from three places. Slope 1, the platform. Is the business climbing or sinking? The same talent, inside a growing business, makes you a hero. Inside a shrinking one, it makes you a cost. 3 signals settle it. Is the budget expanding or contracting? Does leadership mention it more this quarter or less? Is the team hiring or frozen? If all 3 point down, your 98% delivery rate is push-ups in a descending elevator. Slope 2, the position. Main road or side path. Within one company, the gap between the core pipeline and an edge system is a mountain of potential energy. One blunt test. On which page of your boss's report does your work appear? Work that lives permanently in the appendix, never enters the main story, no matter how perfectly it's done. Slope 3, the timing. Is the window open? The same project, shipped while the company is pushing that direction, is sailing downstream. Shipped after the wind has passed, it's rowing against the current. Same effort, opposite returns, the window decides which one you get. And the second half of the line, pick your people, ride the momentum. Sun Tzu continues, the skilled general utilizes combined energy by putting the right men on the right slope. Read it in reverse as an individual. You owe your effort a slope worthy of it. With a red line, stated up front, riding momentum is not opportunism. No credit grabbing, no stepping on people, no abandoning what you've committed to deliver. A slope is chosen, never snatched. One closing image. Sun Tzu writes that wood and stone stay still on level ground and move on a slope. The square stone stops, the round one rolls. Your effort decides whether you're square or round, but which mountain you roll from decides your momentum. Blaming people is smashing the stone against flat ground. Seeking energy is carrying the stone up the mountain first. Here's a typical scene, a composite case, stitched together from many people's stories. You've probably watched some version of it happen. One company, 2 business lines. The old line carries the revenue, but it has declined for 4 straight quarters and its budget is frozen. The new line just launched, and it's the company's push of the year. Engineer Zhang works the old line, and he is the hardest carry on the team. 300 plus tickets a year, 98% on-time delivery, covering for everyone who quits. That same year, a middling colleague volunteers to transfer to the new line. Half the team thinks he's a fool. More overtime, 0 accumulated standing, uncertain future. 1 year later, the old line gets downsized, and Zhang's 98% delivery rate earns him exactly 1 sentence in the review. Thanks for the hard work. The new line becomes the company's story. The colleague's module makes it into the launch keynote. He's celebrated as an early pioneer and picks up a promotion nomination. Zhang can't accept it. On ability, I'm a full tier above him. Nobody argues on ability. He is. But on a downsizing slope, ability doesn't convert into momentum. That isn't unfair. That's physics. Then Zhang does one thing right. Instead of staying put and resenting it, he spends 1 quarter documenting and automating the old system's entire maintenance load and walks into the internal transfer interview holding a number. This saves 2 headcount a year. He turns the last stretch of the downhill into a springboard. The next year, on the new line, he takes the top rating back. The whole review fits in 1 sentence. The year he lost, he had bet maxed out effort on a negative base. The year he won, he read the slope first, and only then chose where to push. 3 moves you can use tomorrow. 1. Run a slope check every quarter. 3 questions. Budget growing or shrinking? Which page of the boss's report carries your work? How much does your project overlap the company's current push? If all three answers are bad, don't add overtime, reconsider the slope. 2. Spend your strength where the ground tilts. Out of 10 units of effort, 8 go to the core pipeline. 2. Keep the side path alive, never the reverse. The grinder's most expensive waste is perfecting work that nobody's story needs. 3. Before changing slopes, earn a ticket you can carry. No naked jumps. Like the case? Close out your current post with one quantified result. It's both your integrity and your entry pass to the next slope. Next episode. Still in the energy chapter. The onrush of a torrent, which will even roll stones along in its course, turning one win into momentum that keeps pushing you forward. See you then.